I don't think there's any errors. There shouldn't be. My code never has errors. Boom. Raining burgers out the sky. It's so easy, even babies can make this. So, recently, Kaisenat came out with a new chicken Big Mac meal combo in America. And I saw that recently and I was thinking, why don't I make a game in Roblox where it rains burgers out the sky that kill you on impact? Sounds easy enough, right? And it is. So that's what I'm going to be explaining to you today. How to make a game that rains burgers out the sky that kill you on impact. So let's just get right into it. Let's open the toolbox. Oh, cheeseburger's already open. I wonder how that got here. Let's click cheeseburger. Click. Has a script in it. The script in the cheeseburger should only be for you holding the cheeseburger. Put it in the star pack now. And then there we go. Let's look at it. Make sure it's okay. Has a bite taken out of it, but that's no big deal. Okay, and then let's just scale it up a bit. Wouldn't make sense to have the title giant burgers falling out the sky if the burger's just not going to be giant, is it? Let's make it a tiny bit bigger. There we go. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to add a script into server script service. So this is going to be the script to have the burger fall out of the sky. So let's establish our variables first. So let's type out local burger equals workspace dot cheeseburger. So square bracket, not table, square bracket, parentheses, cheeseburger. Since that's the name of your tool. If the name of your tool is if it's a cheeseburger, but just look into the workspace, look at your tool. Mine's cheeseburger, so I'm gonna do cheeseburger. Workspace.cheeseburger so that the game knows I'm referring to the cheeseburger in the workspace. Get rid of the dot, and I don't know why I put that there. And then we're going to do local current pivot equals, and I'll explain this in a second. Local current pivot equals burger get pivot. Bang. Alright, and if you don't know what the pivot is, basically positions for tools, how it works is that you get the pivot instead of the position. So pivot basically just means position, but for tools it's called pivot. I don't know why, I didn't make the game. So then now what we're gonna do is while one, and then what this does is it just makes a while statement. It makes a while loop, so while 1 second. As you can see, it's already came up with some text, but I don't only want it to last for 1 second per burger. I want to just spam burgers out the sky. So task.wait, and then we're gonna do local new burger so that it knows that. So whenever we say new burger, it's any burger that now falls out the sky equals burger clone. What this does is that it just clones the burger, right? Because we're going to have multiple of them falling out the sky. So we're going to need multiple burgers falling out the sky. That just makes a new clone of the burger. And in here is where you would put the time for each clone to spawn in. I'm not doing that. I want it to spawn burgers out the sky. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to set the coordinates for the burger. So we're going to do local rand x, because we're going to do a random x coordinate, equals math.random equals actually no, not equals. Alright, random minus 1,000, and then what this does is it's going to randomly choose a number from minus 1,000 and 1,000. This is going to be good for it falling out the sky, since we don't want it to just fall in one spot underneath the sky. It's going to randomly choose from 1,000 to 1,000 and choose the burger to spawn there. Then we're going to do one for the z coordinate, so local rand z equals the same thing, math.random minus 1,000 comma 1,000. Right, and then now we can get on to actually coding the burger using the variables. So new burger equals no, new burger, pivot to C-frame dot new. And if you don't know what a C-frame is, it's basically just its 3D orientation and position. So C-frame dot new rand x. So it's x position, x coordinate 100. So we're gonna put 100 above us, so in the sky. And then rand z. And then that's it for the position. And then now what we're gonna do is just parent new burger to the workspace dot parent no dot works wait no new burger dot parent equals workspace. Yeah. And then boom, that's basically it. Now if we run the code, I don't think there's any errors. There shouldn't be. My code never has errors. Boom, braiding burgers out the sky. It's so easy, even babies can make this, but it's going to spam the cheeseburger sound, so remember to just mute your game before you run it. Let's quickly load back into it so I can just show you something. Yeah, so it's raining burgers out the sky. I'm going to turn to the server so we can just see it from an aerial view. And yeah, that's basically it. Now we're going to code it killing you on impact. So if we switch back to the client, if we run into one, all it does is it just goes into your inventory, you pick it up, you eat it. It doesn't disappear from your inventory for some reason, probably because I haven't scripted that in. But what we're going to do now is we're going to code it so that when you touch the burger, or the burger lands on you, it's going to kill you. Let's make the burger slightly bigger, right? Just slightly, not that big, not that big. That's about fine. Now we're going to add a script into the cheeseburger. We're going to call it def, because it's just a simple def script for killing the player when it touches the burger. And then now what we're going to do is local tool equals script dot parent. So the cheeseburger, since the parent of the script is the cheeseburger. And then we're going to do tool dot equipped. So tool dot equipped connect function. Bang. I've just doing an anonymous function. I didn't mean to. Alright, let's get rid of that. Bang. What this does is tool dot equipped. So when you equip the tool, we're going to connect a function to it, and a function is just going to be some code, so that when you equip the tool, this function is going, so the script, which is the function, this function is going to happen. This function is going to run. So what we want to do is, well, make it so that when you pick it up, it kills you. And the way we're going to do this is doing local character equals tool dot parent. So what's the parent of the tool? The workspace. So what's the tool? The cheeseburger. What's the parent of the tool? The workspace. And then what we're going to do is local humanoid, which is your player. So local humanoid, or local player, that's going to make more sense. Local player equals character, find first child of class humanoid. So it's going to go to local player. So player is character, find first child of class. So any child that has the name that we put within the parentheses, humanoid. So it's going to search for a class by the name of humanoid. And then we're going to do if humanoid, no capitals. If humanoid, then set health to 0. Humanoid dot health equals 0. End. And then that's basically it. You know what, let's just change player to humanoid. I'm just used to it. I don't know why I did player. Humanoid. and it's just going to be easier to understand. Local humanoid equals humanoid, so it knows what we're referring to. It's easier to just understand when you look back at your code. And then that's it, I'm pretty sure. Let's click play. Let's test the game. Raining bigger burgers than usual. Okay, because it's gonna make the noise. Then if, yep, one landed on us. I didn't even have to walk into one. Gonna switch to the server and then, whoa, okay. And yeah, that's it. One more thing I want to quickly do before we leave. Alright, you saw how laggy my game was at the end there, right? The way we can circumvent that is by having some of the burgers be deleted after a certain period of time. What we're going to do, we're going to go back into our script. I should have named it earlier, just named it burger spawner. And then we're going to do local. We're going to access the debris service. The debris service is just a service where debris... So the debris service is a service where anything inside of it just gets removed after a certain period of time. Game, semicolon, get service, debris. Then what we can do here at the bottom is debris, semicolon, add item. Add item, new burger. And then after 5 seconds, it's going to delete any burgers that haven't been spawned in for 5 seconds. So add item, it just adds the new burger, so the tool into the service debris, and then it's gonna delete it after 5 seconds. Let's load in, switch to server, go up 3, 2, 1, and then as you can see, some are already being deleted. Let's look at this one. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Yeah, I don't even have to look at a certain one. You can just see them all disappearing. This is what's going to make your game not crash out, not going to explode your PC. And yeah, that's about it.